Hey guys, what's up? It's Kristen. The video quality might be a little crappy on here because it's going to be video on my iPad. My phone's in the house charging, but I wanted to go ahead and get this out of the way. I wanted to continue with my 2000 questions book. So we're going to start at 108. Okay, so we're going to be starting at 183. And stopping at 208. Here it is. You see, I have everything filled out. Let's go ahead and knock this out. So, what is your greatest source of inspiration? My greatest source of inspiration is, I guess, like hearing testimonials. That's a big inspiration for me, especially listening to Sarah Jakes Roberts.
When he sits down and he starts crying out to God, the way he cried out to God when he was in the middle of the battle that he got himself into, and he starts reminding God who he is to him. I think that's a major key that we have to be willing to recognize when we are in the middle of these battles, that we got to remember who God is in the midst of the battle. Sometimes the only way to stay still and fight is to remember who put you in the battle, to remember that you're not in it on your own.
That is T.D. Jakes' daughter. And she's so inspirational to me. Like, I truly love her, and I understand her story, and I respect her come up. She's amazing. 184. What's the wildest thing you've ever done? The wildest thing I've ever done was bust the window out my ex car, like his whole windshield. But to get the backstory on that, you're going to have to tap into my book series. I'm writing a book series. I already released the first part. It's called Nothing's Guaranteed book series. And it's basically about my early 20s, my late teens, early 20s relationship with that person and being in school and stuff like that. So, whew, juicy. 185. If you could be trained in any one thing by top professionals, what would you choose? I would choose to be a spy, because I feel like I already have the mindset of a spy. I'm good at figuring things out. What is the highest hill or mountain you've ever climbed? I really don't recall. I want to say to get to the Hollywood sign, but we didn't even go all the way up to the sign. Like, we literally, it wasn't even a hill to walk on. It was just, we walked to a spot like right in front of it, and boom, took the picture. Okay. Do you think making driverless cars is a smart invention? No. I don't want that. Use a cartoon character to describe your athletic ability. I'd say Kim Possible without the flips maybe a couple years ago. Right now I'm in the process of in the gym and stuff and training and stuff, so I'm building that muscle and getting that body back, so where I'm back active. Like, I think people forget, like, I was in martial arts, I was in boxing. I did that shit. But now it's just like, I let it kind of just fade. Okay. Do you like to plan things out in detail or be spontaneous? I like both, but I'm more of a detailed type of person. Like, I'm very detailed when it comes to certain things. But I do like spontaneous stuff too. I just do. Do you like living alone or with someone? I like both, but I will never live with someone again unless he's my fiance or my husband. Now, if you're spending the night, that's something different. But the whole living situation, I need a ring. I'm not about to take care of you and I don't have a ring. I don't have a solidified title of a wife. That's what a wife does. A wife takes care of her husband. I'm not going to be in a girlfriend position doing wife things. Okay. Do you make time for what matters most for you? I believe I do. I believe I do. What makes you feel unattractive? Probably like the weight that I've gained, but I don't think it makes me feel unattractive. I just think it's unnecessary. That's why I'm getting rid of it. That's the end of that. Only I can fix that. How many hats do you own? I think I counted 25. But I'm in the process of giving a lot of my hats away because I don't even wear them. Have you ever contributed to the development of something you were proud of? Yes, a lot of things. And I don't know if this person would want me to talk about what I contributed to, but basically I started a GoFundMe for someone for a heartfelt cause that needed to happen. So yeah. What is your favorite song to sing in the shower? I don't have a particular song that I like to sing, but I do like to sing Michael Jackson, Beyonce, and Brandy. Those are the 3 artists I can always go to. What is your opinion on rats as pets? Are you shitting me? Hell no. Ew, no. Were you ever really passionate about something that suddenly lost interest? What was it? Okay. I used to be very, very passionate about being a singer. And I laugh because I'm trying to bring this passion back into my life. So after my situation, like a lot of things that I used to be into, like it just stopped cold turkey. Like even during my situation, like I was distracted by things that I shouldn't have been distracted by that possibly would have gotten me far in the age I'm in now than where I'm at if I focused a little more on those things. But I didn't. I let it fall off. And now I'm here to pick up the pieces, and that's what I'm going to do. But I know that that's God's purpose for me. So I'm not really tripping off of it. Everything happens for a reason. Which was your favorite science? Biology, physics, or chemistry? I really like chemistry, only because I had a cool teacher in high school. So I really like chemistry because it included math a lot. So yeah, and I'm good at math. Can you erect a tent? No, I can't. I don't like to do outside activities really, so that wouldn't work out for me. I would need some help. Have you ever received counseling or therapy, and did it help? When I was a child, I did see the school therapist, but I don't really think that really counts as going to, therapy or whatever. But did that help? No. Now in my adult years and me taking responsibility, me being self-conscious and self-aware, I decided to hire a therapist, and it is helping me become a better person now today. And I thank God that I found, or this lady was sent to me, because she's really helped me like unfold a few things in my life, and I really, really needed it. So I really recommend everyone to see a counselor. Like, we all have things that's going on with us. I recommend you find a counselor or therapist that's right for you, and really get to your soul, like really get to your heart, like, you know what I'm saying, like understand why you are the way you are, and understand why you make some of the decisions that you make, and just understanding that can go a long way. Have you ever sued or wanted to sue someone? Why? I sure did. It was a car accident. My car got totaled. My old Camaro was an orange Camaro. It was beautiful. I love the color. And it got totaled during a college night on the way back home from a party called the Pretty Nasty. And yeah, the girl was drunk and totaled my car. So I sued our insurance and I got a check. So yeah. Okay. Who would you want to star opposite you if you were in a movie? I get a lot of people saying that I look like or I remind them of Taraji P. Henson. I personally don't see it, but I do believe that Taraji P. Henson is a very, very beautiful woman. Like, she's so gorgeous, and her talent of acting is on point. So that would be the one. That would be the one. Do you believe in the death penalty? I think it depends on the situation. Like, I'm not one to judge, and I don't feel like we should play God and take people's lives, but I mean, that's a hard one for me. That's really a hard one for me, because I don't know. That's a very hard one for me. Have you ever done something to your parents that you regretted? Yes. There was one time like I blocked my mom on my phone. You'll read about that in the book too. You have to get it. Like, it's crazy. Like, and I could cry right now because I cannot believe that I stooped that low to do that, all because I was so far up a nigga ass. And I regret that now, because that's time like I missed out with my mom, talking to my mom, and possibly trying to get to the root of the problem or situation, whether if she could have helped me with it or not. I will say my mom was always there for me. She never abandoned me through the whole thing. So yeah. Have you ever nicknamed someone and it stuck? If so, who and what was the nickname? No, never happened to me. If you knew you would die tomorrow, would you feel cheated today? Yes, because I feel like I have so many things lined up that I want to do and accomplish in this lifetime. I have plans, I have goals that I want to get to, and I think about this daily. Well, probably not daily. I think about it a lot. Like, I just don't want that. I want to be able to fulfill my purpose here on earth. That's what I want to do. So yeah, I would feel cheated. Okay, who influenced your life most? My mom. My mom has definitely influenced my life most. I take after her in a lot of ways. I'm prissy because of her. I'm a catering type of person because of her. I'm submissive because of her. Yeah, like my mom. And last question. What is the simplest truth you can express in words? The simplest truth I can express in words is, okay, the simplest truth that I can express to you in words, and this gets emotional for me because this is coming from my book and I live by this now. Try not to cry, but I live by this now, and it is: self-love is the best love. Self-respect is required. And self-awareness is necessary. Self-love is the best love. Self-respect is required. And self-awareness is necessary. You have to have all three. And that is going to conclude this part of the 2,000 questions about me. We'll pick up later. I think the next one will start at 2:09. I'm going to go ahead and mark this page now. And I'll see y'all later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay.